Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about a quote that really made me stop and think. It's from the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, and it goes like this. They come to say that the foolish are crazy, and the foolish say that the calmed are boring. Let's break that down. On one side, you have the calmed. These are the people who value stability, predictability, and peace. They might be your classic planners, the ones who have a 5-year plan, a steady job, and a quiet evening routine. From their perspective, the foolish are those who live chaotically, the ones who quit their jobs to travel the world on a whim, who chase fleeting passions, who seem to live without a safety net. To the calmed. This looks like madness. It's reckless, irresponsible, and just plain crazy. Why would anyone choose uncertainty over security? But then, flip the coin. You have the foolish. And I use that term lovingly, because it's not about being unintelligent. It's about being driven by a different set of values. Passion, spontaneity, adventure. From their point of view, the life of the calmed seems incredibly dull. The same routine day in and day out. The predictable conversations, the lack of risk. It's boring. They see a life lived in a comfortable cage. A life where the soul's desire for novelty and experience is starved. To them, a life without a little bit of crazy is a life not fully lived. So, who's right? The calmed or the foolish? Well, that's the genius of the quote. It's not about picking a side, it's a mirror, reflecting our own biases and our own definitions of a good life. There's no universal right answer. It's a matter of perspective. What one person calls crazy, another calls freedom. What one person calls boring, another calls peace. Think about it in your own life. Have you ever judged someone for making a choice that seemed completely illogical to you? Maybe a friend left a high-paying corporate job to become an artist. The calmed part of you might have thought, are they nuts? How will they pay their bills? But the foolish part, the dreamer in you, might have felt a spark of admiration, thinking, wow, that's brave. I wish I could do that. Conversely, have you ever looked at someone who seems to have it all figured out, the stable career, the perfect family, the beautiful home, and thought, is that all there is? You see their predictable life and label it boring, failing to see the deep contentment and peace they might feel in that stability. This isn't a new phenomenon. This tension has existed throughout human history. We see it in stories, in myths, in the eternal clash between the adventurer and the homebody, the artist and the accountant, the Dionysian and the Apollonian. One represents the wild, untamed spirit of life. The other represents order, reason, and structure. And the truth is, we need both. A society with only foolish people would be pure chaos. Nothing would get built. There would be no stability, no foundation. But a society with only calmed people might stagnate. There would be no innovation, no art, no leaps of faith that push humanity forward. The real challenge, I think, is finding the balance within ourselves. Most of us aren't purely one or the other. We have a calmed self that craves security and a foolish self that yearns for adventure. The problem arises when we let one completely silence the other. If you let your inner calmed person run the show entirely, you might build a very safe life, but you might wake up one day feeling unfulfilled, wondering where all the years went, haunted by the what-ifs. You might miss out on experiences that would have enriched your soul, simply because they seemed too risky. Your life might be stable, but it might lack color and vibrancy. On the other hand, if you only listen to your inner fool, you might live a life full of incredible stories and adventures, but you might also face constant instability, financial stress, and broken relationships. A life of pure impulse, without any thought for tomorrow, can be just as damaging as a life without any spontaneity at all. It can lead to burnout and a sense of being lost, always chasing the next high without ever building anything lasting. So, what's the solution? The sweet spots is in the integration. It's about being a calmed fool or a foolish calm. It's about building a stable foundation in your life, your health, your finances, your relationships, so that you have a safe harbor to return to. But from that safe harbor, you give yourself permission to be a little foolish, You allow yourself to take calculated risks, to explore new hobbies, to travel to new places, to say yes to things that scare you a little. It means maybe you don't quit your job with no plan, but you do start that side project you're passionate about. Maybe you don't sell all your possessions to backpack through Asia, but you do meticulously save and plan for a 2-month sabbatical to do just that. It's about being smart in your foolishness. It's about creating a structure that supports your spontaneity. This quote from Marcus Aurelius is a powerful reminder to practice empathy and to suspend judgment. Before you label someone's life choice as crazy or boring, take a moment to consider their values. What are they optimizing for? Is it security? Is it experience? Is it creativity? Is it peace? None of these are inherently better than the others. They're just different, and more importantly, apply that same empathy to yourself. Recognize the different parts of you. Acknowledge the part that wants to curl up with a good book and the part that wants to dance on a table. Don't starve one to feed the other. Find a way for them to coexist. The goal isn't to be perfectly calm or wildly foolish. The goal is to live a whole, integrated life. A life that has both roots and wings. A life that is both peaceful and passionate. So, I leave you with this question. In your life right now, which side is winning? The calmed or the foolish? And what's one small step you can take this week to bring a little more balance? Maybe it's doing something a little crazy and spontaneous. Or maybe it's doing something a little boring and responsible that will give you more freedom in the long run. The most beautiful lives are often the ones that don't fit neatly into either box. They're a blend of both. They are calm enough to be sustainable and foolish enough to be memorable. Thank you so much for watching and for thinking about this with me today. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. It really helps the channel out. Until next time, take care and find your balance.